What's up? This is Michael Rapaport. This is my YouTube page. Welcome, subscribe, rate, review. Leave a comment. Leave a comment. I don't care if it's good, bad, or indifferent, but if you leave a comment, I might respond. Welcome to my YouTube page. Nasty Nas, Nas Escobar, released another album produced by Hit Boy called King's Disease. Now, is the group called King's Disease? Group's not. The album's called King's Disease. I thought they were like forming a group called King's Disease at this point. King's Disease 3. Talked about King's Disease 1, King's Disease 2. Now talk about King's Disease 3. First of all, thank you for making more music. Nasty Nas, Nas Escobar, and Hit Boy, who produced N-Words in Paris. Dun, 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 dun. We probably made more money off that fucking song. Jesus. Listen, I've listened to the album. It's a good album. Nas is, what he's saying is always poignant. He's not on that Uchi Wally Wally. He had a slip that day. I'm going to get to Uchi Wally Wally and 21 Savage in a minute. Okay. The song Beef. This is a high-level song, this song Beef. Nas has done this a few times. There's that one song where he's talking about himself as the gun. I don't know if this is called Metaphors or whatever. I can't remember the name of the song where he's the gun in the song. Gave you power. I gave you power. And then there's another song that he did where like the whole story's in reverse. Rewind. Gave you power, rewind. Nas is on some shit. Talk about an artist. He's on some shit. Like I said, I'm glad he made the record. That song Beef on the record is good. That song Reminisce is good. He's kicking lyrics. It's all conscious. It's all positive. He's dropping little gems in there. He's talking about the past, talking about now. The song Reminisce I really like because he's like, yo, you want me to sound like it's 93. You know, that was dope. But what I'm doing now is even doper. And I get that because you can't go backwards. I understand that you can't go backwards. And I was having a conversation with man Ian about this, about going backwards and living in the past. And, you know, one of the things that got cut out of the Tribe Called Quest movie, because one of the themes of the Tribe Called Quest movie, Beats, Rhymes, and Life, A Travels of a Tribe Called Quest, that I directed was, will a Tribe Called Quest make more music? Now, this is before the late, great Phife Dawg passed, and they made that last album. But during the interviews, I would ask them, and I would ask everybody I interviewed, and I would ask the members of the group, Q-Tip, Phife, Ali, and Jarobi, over and over and over, and I have different versions of them answering the question. But I would say, will you guys make more music? Will the group get back together? And one line that didn't make the movie, it should have made the movie. I regret that it didn't make the movie, but there is always the 10-year anniversary, which is coming up. But I said to Jarobi, I said, yo, is the Tribe Called Quest going to get back together? And Jarobi said to me, he goes, you don't want Tribe to get back together. You want those memories back from when Tribe was together. And I was like, that's very fucking true. Now, first of all, I did want you guys to get back together, but I understand what he meant. He meant you want those memories of hearing Bonita Applebum for the first time. You want those memories of hearing Q-Tip on Jungle Brothers, Black is Black for the first time on the radio. You want those memories of being in the club. You want those memories of passing the tape. And I get that. That I get. I totally understand that. But in regards to the Nas record and the sound, I can never criticize Nas. He's too good. He's too thoughtful with his words. He's so good for so many years. And he said it's been 30 summers. I mean, that motherfucker's been doing, and is he better than Jay-Z? Is he better than Nas? That's a different discussion, which we could do here. But you know, the sound is different. And even he says something about it sounding different, but I get all that. So inevitably, I really enjoy the King's Disease 3 record. I enjoyed all three of these records, and I hope they continue making these records. It's important for Nas to be making music. it's just a different sound that gets me going. And this morning I was working out. I had a nice workout this morning. A nice workout. I was doing my jumping jack compilation, which is first I do running, 30 seconds, and then I do jumping jacks like this. Then I do traditional jumping jacks like this. And then I do jumping jacks like this. The whole thing's 2 minutes. It's like a 2-minute sprint. Shit's no joke. I had my wife doing it once. She was like, that shit's no joke. And my wife is a beast.
Rap, is your whole workout 7 minutes?
No.
5 minutes?
Excuse me. I'll go through my workout. Friends asking me, is my whole workout 7 minutes? No. I'll tell you my whole workout, sir. I'll tell you the whole workout. Here's what the whole workout was this morning. I get into the gym. This is a gym in my building. It's a shit gym. Nobody was there. So I have my tiny little speaker. I put the speaker, I'm playing it because there's no one's there. Obviously, if there's people there, I put the earphones in. I'm meandering first. I got to get my body warm, my head mentally good. I'm coughing. A lot of people stretch before they work out. I cough. That's how I break a sweat. I don't need to stretch before I work out because if you saw me go through my cough routine, you'd be like, holy shit. How can you do anything after that? So what I do first is cough. I meander. I'm Instagramming. I'm checking the news, checking the sports, checking the highlight, And then today my workout was this. 3 sets of 2-minute jumping jack intervals. So it's 3 sets. So it's like 2 minutes of jumping jacks. And it's fucking hard. Each one is 30 seconds. I got my watch going and I got my Tabata going. I take 45 seconds, 30, 45 seconds in between. I do it depending on how I'm feeling. Today I did 30 seconds actually on my watch. I do that 2 minutes, take a 30-second break. Do another 2 minutes, 30-second break. 2 minutes, 30-second break. Boom. Fucking sweating at that point. And motherfuckers, I would love to see you do my 2-minute jumping jack diversified plan. It ain't no joke. Again, what it is, I'm running in place 30 seconds. Then I'm doing these I'm jumping jack, boom, boom. Then I'm doing regular jumping jack, boom, boom. Then I'm doing these. I learned it from this dude on Instagram. Do that 3 times, 30 seconds each. I'm fucked up. Then I did chest, bench press, 50s. Boom, 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 boom. 12 reps each, 3 sets, boom. Then I'm doing flies, 25s. Not too heavy. I got a fucked up shoulder. 3 sets of that. Then I did another chest. Boom, boom, boom. Then I did biceps. I don't have to walk you through all it. I did 9 exercises of biceps. And after that, that's a lot. You impressed with that, you fuck?
What is it, like 13 and a half minutes total?
No, I'm in there. 9, that's a long fucking time so far. My whole workout, I'm in there. I'm fucking in there. I'm not finished it, sir. Then this morning again, what did I do? Plank sets. Different ones today. I did these, boom, 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 boom. I did 2 sets, 90 seconds each. 90 seconds of plank with the boom, boom. That's just no joke.
That's 3 minutes.
Let me tell you something. I just did that's 3 minutes of planking.
But I thought you were up to 5.
I did different planking today. Yesterday, I did my 5-minute diversified planking. 5 minutes straight. No. You can't do it every day. You want to switch it up. You don't know about this plank life.
But it would seem like when
No.
If you're a runner, you want to be able to run longer. If you're a planker.
Plank is a life of its own. Planking and the kind of planks you could do. You could do this. You could do this.
Is there exponential growth in planks?
Yes. So, shout out to the 65-year-old guy who just did an 8-hour plus plank, broke the world record. Let me tell you something. 5-minute plank takes you through the cycle of life. An 8-minute plank, an 8-hour plank, I don't even know what that is. I also don't know, do you have things to do? No disrespect to the guy who did an 8-hour plank. Do you not have, have one of those eye calendars? I got to get a haircut, go to the doctor. get my oil fixed, fresh direct, something. There's got to be something. But the guy did it in 8 hour, I think it was 8 hour and 20 minutes, or 8 hour, 40-minute plank. Ridiculous. Anyway, that was my workout. And then I did sit-ups. And then I actually stretched. Good workout today. No, I'm not going to plank for you now. I plank on floors, man. I plank on the floors. Don't make me do fucking 5-minute plank in here. I'll be sweating. I'm not going to. It's just cashmere. It's Moroccan cashmere. It's easy work, 10-second plank. It's easy. I post it. I have my... Stay focused. Let me stay focused on Nas. Anyway, the Nas record is good. There's a lot of good shit on there. That Beef song and the thought that he must have put into it. And I'm so curious. I would love to interview Nas about the writing process. And like, did he hear the beat for that Beef song first? Did he have the concept first? Did he write it with no beat? Because just that song alone is so much better than the majority of things that are out there. The consciousness, the thoughtfulness, the artistic nature of it is just high level shit. High level. And then you get to a guy like 21 Savage, who I didn't even mention on the Drake record last week. Because I was like, I don't want to talk about 21 Savage because what's to talk about? I tried to listen to this guy, 21 Savage. Wildly popular. I think he makes $1 million a show. $1 million fucking dollars a show. I know if I say 21 Savage makes $1 million in a show, Eric B and Rakim are turning over in their grave. I know if I say 21 Savage makes $1 million a show, Cool G Rap and Polo are kicking and screaming in their grave. And so people are like, what the fuck you talk about their life? I'm quoting the great Charles Barkley. But if 21 Savage makes $1 million a show, I know that Big Daddy Kane is probably like, what the fuck is going on here? And that's why when 21 Savage says something like he said about Nas, he said, he's got a good fan base. He makes good records, but he's not relevant. Why me, Michael Rapaport, gets so offended? Because number one, 21 Savage, I guarantee you, if I walked around the streets of New York and I asked people to quote your best line, it would be hard for me to find somebody that would be able to quote a quotable line. Nas's first joint was a posse cut, and he had quotable lines on his first joint. The very first time we heard him. I went to hell for snuffing Jesus. That right there is better than your entire catalog. 21 Savage. Him on Live at the Barbecue, his verse on Live at the Barbecue is better than your entire catalog. And I'm sure you've made tons of records. I know people love you. I know people like Mike Graham. Who the fuck are you to talk about hip hop, you white boy? Who the fuck are you to talk? Stay out of the culture, you culture vulture. Suck my dick. SMD. Nas on Live at the Barbecue is better than your entire catalog. And you're talking about he's not relevant? To who? Obviously, Nas is not relevant to you because you could hear it in your work. He's relevant to Drake. I guarantee you, Drake listened to that King's Disease album over and over and over and over and over. And I get it. Age is important. I'm sure that Lil Wayne and Rick Ross and all them are important to you. But who do you think was important to those people? Nas, that's like saying Stevie Wonder's not relevant. For any rapper to say Nas is not relevant, it shows in your work, 21 Savage. And I'm glad you're making money. I'm glad you're able to take care of everybody. But it's so only in hip hop do people do that. Do they degrade? Do they shit on? It's like that bum-ass, fake-ass DJ. He's not even a DJ. That academics guy, the character, saying that these old school dudes are dusty. And I gotta pick it up again. I gotta come out again. Me, Michael Rapaport. I gotta be the one to say, how dare you to say that Nas isn't relevant? And we see why you would think Nas isn't relevant, 21 Savage, because when we listen to your music, it shows that you're not a big Nas fan. You probably ain't a Big Daddy Kane fan, an LL Cool J fan, a Beastie Boy fan, a Gangstar fan. You probably ain't a fan of any of them. And I hear it in your work. I hear it in this Drake album. You're like Cat in the Hat. That's what kind of shit you're on. And like I said, people will say, yo, he's making money. Who are you? That's the kind of rapper you are. Cat in the Hat, jumped over the bat, and then he flipped and he flapped, yappity yap. There's nothing positive in your shit. You're not doing metaphors and poetry and any of stuff like that. For anybody to say that Nas isn't relevant, it's just because you're not a Nas fan. And inevitably, that's your loss. You're not a Nas fan. You probably like Tupac, sort of. You don't like Biggie. You don't like Gangstar. You don't like M.O.P. You don't like Sean Price. You really don't really fuck with hip-hop, really. And again, only in hip-hop is this. You're never hearing some young guitar player saying, Jimi Hendrix ain't relevant. Eric Clapton ain't relevant. Or Keith Richards ain't relevant. Only in hip-hop do they do this shit. They talk shit about the people that built this shit that you're making $1 million a show on. 21 Savage? Any of these people, academics, you shitbag? You shitbag, you. That's it. I was going to talk about Tom Brady's ex-wife, Gisele Bündchen. Tom Brady's ex-wife is now dating some guy who's a jiu-jitsu, which Tom Brady's like, fuck. He's like a jiu-jitsu dude. So you don't want smoke. Money will have you in like an ankle lock. Have your shit tied up like, I seen that, yo, at the UFC. I seen they get you in an ankle lock. You don't want that. Break your foot, Tom Brady. 45, you don't want that. But apparently Gisele Bündchen is dating some young, I don't know where this guy's from. Who knows? I think he's from Ecuador or he's from maybe Brazilian. You don't want, listen, you don't want to fuck with a Brazilian jiu-jitsu dude. They invented the whole thing. Have you break your finger or something like that. We got Super Bowls to win, Tom Brady, or you do. And Mr. Sugar Dick himself, there's no verification or confirmation on this, but Mr. Sugar Dick himself, the guy who's got a literally taste of sugar at the tip of his dick, Pete Davidson, allegedly was seen with Emily Ratajkowski. This is the underdog stickman ever. This guy is like the Rocky Balboa of stickman, the Rudy of stickman, the Bad News Bears of stickman. You never would have thought that he's done so much with so little. It's incredible. The fact that people are even, Pete Davidson is, he is truly the underdog, the Rocky Balboa, the Bad News Bears of stickman. He got the next man. Jay Farrow, you're my dude. You're wildin'. Jay Farrow told an interviewer that Pete Davidson told him that he got a 9-inch dick. Why are you talking about the next man's dick, Jay Farrow? And I say that with love and respect. I'd say that to your face. I love you. I respect you. When I see you, I'm going to ask you also. I'm not calling you out. But it just goes to show the phenomenon of Pete Davidson. He got men talking about his dick. No one's ever had men talking about Leonardo DiCaprio, Warren Beatty, the great Dominique Wilkins, Milton Berle, Albert Einstein, no one has ever had other men talking about their dick. Only Sugar Dick and Pistol Pete Davidson. I'm done. I'm fucking done. I'm finished. Came, saw, disrupted. I am Rapaport Stereo Podcast. I'm out. Miles Jordan, a.k.a. the Bleach Brothers, a.k.a. the Dust Brothers. Take me out here with something real nice. Take me out here with something real loud. But most importantly, take me out here with something real funky. I am Rapaport Stereo Podcast. I'm out. Yo, it's Michael Rapaport. Thank you for watching my YouTube page. Subscribe, rate, review, leave a comment. I might respond. Thank you for watching. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Yo, it's Michael Rapaport. Thank you for watching my YouTube page. Subscribe, rate, review, leave a comment. I might respond. Thank you for watching. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend.